Okay, so now we are on to our final shape. Yes, shape number 5 of the E minor scale. And this shape, we are basing it around shape number 5 of the E minor pentatonic scale. It shares the same root notes. The position of the root notes for this shape are going to be on the 6th string at the 12th fret, on the 9th fret of the G, and on the 12th fret of the top E. This also shares the same position and root notes as the movable G minor chord, which is a horrendous chord, but I feel that I should mention it to let you see how it all connects together. In that position, you could play a natural minor scale, we can play a minor pentatonic, and we can also play a G minor chord. They all share the same position as well as the same root notes. So this is a 2-octave shape. We're going to start off on the 12th fret of the low E string, onto the A string, onto the D string, onto the G string. Change position now, shift up 1 fret on the B string with your first finger, and then resolve to the root note. We can then descend through the scale. And we can include 1 additional note on the bottom E string, which is a whole tone lower than the root note. Okay, which just completes that whole position. So now I'm going to play through shape number 5 for you with the click. I'm going to start off on the lowest root note, ascend all the way up to the highest root note, then descend back down to the lowest root note, but then continue down, including that additional D note before resolving back to the 12th fret E root note. So why is this important? Well, again, we have now completed our final position of the E minor scale, the natural minor scale. We are able to play from the open position all the way up to the 12th fret. And when getting to this position, we can then start again. So you could play shape number 1, shape number 2, shape number 3, and 4 if you can get your fingers in. But basically, we have opened up the entire fretboard using 5 shapes. And these shapes are all based around the minor pentatonic scale. So once again, with shape 5, we are able to visualize the minor scale on top of the minor pentatonic. You can see those 2 scales superimposing. You can see how the scales share a very similar DNA. And it's a great way to really open up your improvising. If you're playing shape number 5 of the minor pentatonic, you can now see where those additional notes should be added to turn that into a natural minor scale, adding more tonal variation to your lines and your solos. So once again, just pay attention to the fretting hand, utilizing that little finger, and really try to use the finger per fret technique. Look out for that little position shift there where we moved up 1 fret from the 9th fret of the G to the 10th fret of the B with the first finger. I'm moving the entire hand. I'm not keeping my thumb in one position and moving. I like to move the entire hand. Okay, so now it's your turn to practice through shape number 5 of the E natural minor scale.